G'day crew, and welcome to part 2 of the video that I started several weeks ago. As you probably know, I contracted COVID just after I got back from the trip. I managed to edit up the first part of the video. I wasn't feeling well enough to edit the second part. Anyway, I'm feeling a bit better now, so I've managed to finish the editing on the video. I'm not entirely over it, so I'm not sure when the next episode will go up, but subscribe and stay tuned. It will get there eventually. Hopefully within the next 2 or 3 weeks. And until then, let's have a look at part 2 of the previous video. I'll just start off by showing you this section of video from the end of the first day where I'm looking for a spot to anchor up for the night near Southwest Rocks at Peel Island. I'm looking for fish. I want to find somewhere where I can anchor with a chance of getting some fish on the dusk bite and again on the dawn bite in the morning. I got this video playing on fast forward and it's only a fraction of the actual search time. I spent about 20 or 30 minutes just circling around there, looking at the sounder and looking for signs of fish on the bottom. Every time I found a bit of a show on the bottom, I put a mark down. And after I'd finished going round and round and had several marks, I think I had 5 marks on the screen at the time, then I set up an anchorage so that I came back somewhere in the middle of those marks. The idea being that with all the fish around me, I could burley up and bring the fish to me. And also it wasn't that far to throw the line if I wanted to cast into where I thought the fish were sitting. Provided, of course, they hadn't moved in the meantime. That's always on the cards because fish can swim. In any event, putting the time in, scouting around and finding where the fish are, working out where you're going to anchor or where you're going to drift from, is the difference between getting fish and getting none. Now, sometimes you can put in hours in a day sounding around looking for fish, and if you're not seeing any, it doesn't mean they're not down there. There are other things that may entice you to throw a bait in to find out, but in general, if I don't see fish on the sounder, I don't stop there. Not always the case, but most of the time. I don't know if you can see this, but got a wobby. Let's see if I can get the hook out. Oops, no, I can't. Busted it. Oh well, them's the brakes. Came on because I was still pairing rods and baits, but just got this one in the water. Something took it and bit me off. Hope it's not toads, because that'll be a miserable day fishing. If it is, I'll have to go somewhere else. Alright, I've only got one battery left after this one, so I'll conserve the battery and get the camera back on if we get a taker. First one for the morning, but I don't think he's real big. Oh, might be a bit bigger than I thought. Don't know if he'd be legal, but oh, grassy. Oh, he might be legal. And it doesn't count in my snapper bag limit, which is a good thing. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, it's small. Might send you back to get your dad, I think. What do you go? Yeah, you're just on 30. Nice fat little fish. So, but he's only just legal at, say, 31. Come on, put in your back. There you go. On here, but you were so stealthy about it, I didn't even know. Oh, yeah. Another little snap, but it's not legal. Whew. He's worked a bit of a hole in his side with that hook. Being so stealthy about it. What is he, 30?
There he goes. Whoops, got him. Oh, picked me off again. No, line broke, the braid breaks. Huh. Bugger, that was a nice fish. Huh. I have to check my guides, see if there's a problem. Braid shouldn't break like that. It wasn't under that much pressure either. Keep all my used stuff in here so I can wash it off properly at home. Yeah, it's so annoying to have a braid break like that. Alright. Another one. Got to get the bone out of them to use them. That's pretty easily done. Just pop him out like that. Keep him for granddaughter's parrot. They like to chew on them. Right, now. I put that out for Burley, the ink sac.
That's okay, Odessa. Over. Thank you very much. Odessa, over now.
Right, let's put you out of your misery, eh? That's got him. Nice and addled your brain. Now cut his throat to bleed him and we're in business. Little Lumo I've had on it floating off down there, just came off as I got the line up to the boat. Oh dear, toads probably. A lot of little fish down there too, only tiny things, maybe an inch long, just all around the back of the boat. Should say 2 to 2.5 centimetres for you new guys. You wouldn't know what an inch is. On one this time. He's not a bad fish. Hard to tell on the light rod, of course, but oh, jagged. That's why he feels better than he is. Come on, let's get you off there. Yes, I know you're not happy. Got you in the bum, eh? Come on, hold still. Come on, you're not a fatal injury. Oh, here we go, you're off. 30 centimetres. Woohoo, what was that? Baby dolphin, perhaps? Having a bit of fun. If you're fishing with the bail arm open, you've got to keep an eye on your rods. Just a little bit quick on that guy. He's big bait there. And the fish, I don't think, was all that big. Just ambitious. Alright, he's back again. Oh, got him this time. He's not all that big. Jeez, he's ambitious for a bait like that. I'll bring him on board, measure him up. Come on, don't you dare get me with that hook. Let's get this out of here. Right. Ah, shit, I've still got it in the net. Dear, bloody dear, more trouble than Dick Tracy. There we go. Now that was a huge bait for a little bloke like you. You're only 30 centimetres. You can go back. Happy to get away too. Right, rebait. Need a bit of weight on this. I just discovered he was actually floating near the surface. It wasn't going down. Current's starting to run just a little bit now. I actually like having the weight closer to the hook, so I shall put him on there and see how that goes. Fishing with an open bail arm still. Oh dear, better check this other rod. He's been in for a while, and probably change this water over. Some of that ink out might attract the fish. I might just use up that bait that I got cut, and then I might go for a troll and then pick up the crab pots and go home. I'm bagged out on snapper, so can't do any more with them. Another wobbegong. I didn't even realise I had him on. We're going to get those hooks back though. I do want them. Yeah, I think I might bring you on board and see what I can do about extracting them. Oh dear. Now, there's my pliers. Yeah, greedy bugger, you've swallowed both of them, haven't you? Yeah, greedy bugger. Shit, that other one's gone. Alright. Okay, break him off. Yes, I know you're not happy about all that. Think yourself lucky. That's a nicely presented bit of calamari. Hook on each side. I'll let that go down. It's got a tiny sinker on it. Make a number 1 ball. Should be enough to let it float down gently in this current. There's a little bit of current, but it's not too bad. Right, let's see what we can hook up. Right. I'm going to throw it overboard for burley if I don't use it, so I'll just stick all that on while I finish getting the boat ready to move. And if it's still there when I pull it up, it can go back in the water. On. Very little one this time. Settle down. Something's up top with it. Might be another grinner. That'll be a disappointment. Oh, at least I'm getting good at catching grinners. Got to look on the bright side. A few attempts ago I was trolling all around the bay and not getting anything, so that's got to be a positive. Might have something on this one. Maybe not. Can't feel any head shake or anything. The rod just bucked. Actually, maybe. Yep, have. Big grinner. Yeah. Must be time I upgraded to something else, I think. Oh, Jesus. Gave a circle, don't you? You must have been keen to eat that with all that weed on it, unless we got the weed on afterwards. Geez, you certainly took a mouthful of it, didn't you? Oh, here it is. Okay, we've got your, that was goal number 1. Number 2 is to get you in there. Picked up something on this one. Either just a lure or something small. Oh, I might have something on it. I don't think so. Might have had something there earlier. Could have been just weed, came off. No, I've got a grinner. Another grinner. Is it? No, it's not. What is it? Little tailor. It is a little tailor. Oh, he's in a bad way with it. With the hook, so. I don't think he's going to survive. He's only 35. And he's just legal. And seeing as he's so damaged, I'm going to keep him. Just give him a proper measure here. Oh no, he's just shy. He's just shy. Alright, see if we go back. Oh yeah, looks like he'll go. Yeah, he's okay. Right, well we broke the grinner spell. That's a good thing. Yeah, just need something legal on this one. Back it off a bit and pull him in. Yeah, probably the grinner is on the surface. Keep my rod high and keep him there so I can wind him in quick. There he is. Grinner expert. What did I do with my pliers? To hide them under here. I did. On the surface, so it's probably a grinner. Oh, yeah, you got yourself double hook too. You'll be keen. Gloves here, I think they're pretty good. They keep the backs of my hands from getting sunburnt and still leave my fingers free to work with hooks and things. And I've still got a lot of black from the calamari around my fingernails. I'll have a bit of cleaning up to do when I get home. I'll try and remember to put a link to where you can get these in the video description, so check that out if you're interested. Another grinner, I guess. Oh, he got off. What a lucky grinner that was. Lost him at the boat. Oh, I got some in there. Whether they're any good or not's another matter. He looks like... Jesus. All jennies. No, one male. He might be a keeper. I'll have to measure him. Oh, two males, is it? No, one male. Oh, before we get them out, better get the bait out. Oh, I had a good old feed. Right, measure you and the rest can go back. Big load of jennies, you're small. Yep, by about a millimetre. Your lucky day. And jennies, wow. Oh, better get that out. How many jennies? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14 in the pot. That's one of those other sorts of crabs. Can keep them, but he's too small to worry about. Come on, get out of there. Jesus, trying to let you out. Oh, Jesus. That's hard work letting you guys out. There we go. And this one, at least one keeper male, as I can see so far. Yeah, mostly jennies again, I'd say. With a couple of keepers in it. Gee, they like the grinner. They're going for that more than anything. Oh, they're good for something then. Because up until now, I didn't think anything could eat them. Oh, okay. for a keeper, so I can have your claws that you dropped. One, two. This will be a keeper. Any little jennies and small. Actually, I have to check you, because you might just be a keeper. No, I don't think so. As soon as I got you, I'll check you anyway. No, definitely not. Oh, actually, just is. Oh, no, just not by 0.5 millimetre. Right, tip the jennies back. Got some crabs, but is there any males? No, it looks like they're all jennies. Okay, well I've obviously got the wrong depth now. They've moved. Deeper or shallower, I'm going to have to experiment and see. What do we get in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 jennies. Oh, good feed next season when they breed. Oh, come on. Really? Just drop. For pity's sake. Let go. Oh, you fool thing. Almost like you want to get eaten. Too small to bother with anyway. There. Geez, why couldn't you do that? Got some crabs in it. At least one male. I think. Yeah, still one male. That seems to be all the males though. They weren't very hungry. They didn't get into the food as much as the other pots. I think you'll be a keeper. Oh, maybe not, actually. Oh, might be. Go close. Oh, about 1 millimetre shy.
And this is the results of my effort. The first snapper caught I think was about 39 centimetres. I would have thrown him back, but being the first one, I thought I'd better keep him so I had at least one fish to bring home. As it turned out, I had no trouble getting some bigger fish. I could have thrown him back and kept fishing and probably got another big one. Never mind, them's the breaks. Didn't do too bad on the crabs either. I got 12 crabs for my efforts. They have moved a bit from the areas that I was getting them in, but I've got an idea where they've gone. So if they haven't kept moving and gone too far since I've been sick, I'll go back and try that and see if I can pick them up again. Otherwise I'll have to prospect around and find where they are. It only takes a few trips to do that. And finally, the calamari. I picked up 20 calamari and I used the heads for bait. I used some of the bodies for baits as well, and I kept some for eating at home. Cuttlefish, I should say, not calamari. Never mind. They were delicious anyway, whatever you want to call them. And that brings us to the end of the video. I hope you've got something out of it. There were a couple of sections where I showed you some of the tricks I use, how I bait the calamari strips, etc. Having fresh bait, of course, is a big secret to getting good fish. I'm not sure when I'm going to get the next episode up because, as I say, I'm still recovering from COVID. I've had worse flus, but I don't think I've had one that's been as persistent as this one. This one's hanging on and on. Anyway, I will get it up in the near future, hopefully within the next few weeks. Until then, good fishing.